Hello and welcome to this episode. In the previous episode, I shared my experience about the first half of my ultra long haul flight from Kempegowda International Airport in Bangalore to Hamad International Airport in Doha, Qatar. I also shared some glimpse of Kempegowda International Airport in Bangalore, which is known as the terminal in a garden. My in-flight experience from Bangalore to Doha, along with the meals they served, and some interesting details on why Hamad International Airport in Doha has won World's Best Airport Award 3 times till now, including 2024. After the layover of about 2.5 hours, we boarded our plane for our next stop in the USA, which is the New York City. This aircraft is Boeing 777, which is larger than the previous flight from Bangalore to Doha, which was Airbus A350. Airbus A350 is good for long-haul routes, and Boeing 777 is preferred for ultra-long-haul flights because of its larger capacity and range. By the way, Airbus and Boeing are two different companies. Airbus is a French company, while Boeing is an American company. Flight from Doha to New York had about 16 crew members on board. They are very punctual in their service and always welcoming to the passengers. It's not always you get a chance to interact with the aircraft crew members, but sometimes I feel lucky to have a quick conversation with the staff members, and this is how I learned some interesting things about their on-flight and after-flight activities, their work-life balance, etc. Qatar Airways crew members belong to different countries, and to work with the airline, they don't need to be a Qatar resident. But as they are flying to different countries around the world, they need to have a base location where they have to return, and this base is Doha, the capital city and the main financial hub of Qatar. I always wondered how they are able to work tirelessly in such 14 to 16 hours long flights and with a smile on their face. And I got to know they also follow a work schedule during such long flights. All such airplanes have some secret hidden rooms with beds and first aid facilities where aircraft staff members are allowed to take quick naps as per the schedule. So basically, you work for few hours, take a quick nap, and get back to your work schedule. After some time in the air, we were served our lunch. I must say again, the meals in Qatar Airways are very good. You may get different meal options when you fly to different destinations, but food is overall good. And I loved the mousse. Crew members also need to follow the meal schedule. They have timers set to the oven compartments to reheat the meals and make sure the meal trolley is out for passengers at a certain time. They only eat their meals after all passengers are served and finished their meals. I feel bad for this part, but it's their schedule and they are required to follow the same. We might have heard in the past when crew members were allowed to carry homemade meals when they were flying, but it is not the case. They are not allowed to carry any homemade meals, and they too eat the same meal what we are served. It's now time to relax after the meal, find some good movies to watch, or if you are having a window seat, you might be lucky to explore a different world. This is how it looks when you fly over the Greenland. There are not much physical activities you can do in such long flights, and you might not feel hungry as well because of the same. But still, you will be served breakfast, lunch, dinner at regular intervals, and when they serve, you will suddenly start feeling hungry. While chatting with the crew members, I got to know not all of them were in the aircraft crew business after their graduations. Some of them were software developers, some of them were creators, and some of them chose this field right after their graduation. It was almost the time to disembarking the flight as we can see the beautiful New York City from the bird's view. This is still not my destination, and I have one more domestic flight from the John F. Kennedy Airport in the New York City to the Austin Birdstorm International Airport in the Austin. Also, I don't always fly this route every time. I had traveled through Miami International Airport in Florida or many times Dallas Fort Worth International Airport in Dallas, Texas. Dallas Airport is a huge airport and you need to take air train known as Skyline to transit between the terminals. Dallas Airport is American Airlines' largest hub in the USA. Now is the time for me to complete the immigration and another round of security check-in before I onboard my next flight. This is all for this episode and it's time to conclude this journey. I hope you enjoyed this flying experience with me and I appreciate the aircraft crew members for sharing the interesting facts which were unknown to me and many others like myself. I will meet you soon in a new video at a new place. Till then, take care. Until the next time,